Hello, good evening. Welcome to my channel. My name is Zoe and this is going to be like a weekend reading vlog, but I'm going to stay up like really late tonight and try and get a book finished. So I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Grab a hot drink. Mine is a cup of tea in this really cute mug. So the first book that we need to finish is Deal with the Elf King by Elsie Kova, and I've got this on audio. I've got 1 hour 44 minutes left, so not very long at all. My opinions on this book so far, because I have read quite a lot of it already, is it's quite slow and I did get bored. I did really get bored, and it's taken me till chapter 30, well, a few chapters ago, to properly get invested in the book and the romance and stuff. So basically, what's her name? I pronounce her name, but she is a human queen, but she didn't know. And then the Elf King finally comes to get her after waiting 20 years or 10 years or something. And she's a healer for her town. She didn't know that she was the human queen, so she gets taken over there and she marries him, not by choice. And basically her job is that she brings the plants and the food back to life when she sits in the throne. So that's her duty. But her and the Elf King got a deal to try and get them both out of this sort of marriage, and because a lot of the human queens have died before and it's not been great, so they've been trying to like do research together, but some romance is bubbling. Who knows what's gonna happen. And like I say, I'm actually really enjoying it now. Like, I want to read it. It's taking me like a few weeks to read it, which, yeah. So I mean, it's probably sitting at a 2.5, 3 star at the minute. If there's more books, then I think I'd be intrigued to read them, and I think they would be a higher rating. And then I also physically, I started My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. It is the 3rd of October today, my favourite time of year ever, and I had to pick up a spooky book, but this is a spooky romance book, and I am currently 70 pages in and I am obsessed. I am loving the characters. So we've got Cassie Greenberg, who needs a new place to live. She's in trouble with her in the last place that she used to live, and she doesn't have much money, and her new roommate, and this guy who only sleeps in the day and is awake at night, offers his room up for $200. I'm in England, so that's very strange to me, but this is dollars. So obviously she takes this up and she's like, what? Like, I'll have this. And then I think some romance bubbles, and then I think he's a vampire. He is such a gentleman. He's such a sweetheart at the minute. I am loving him. She is very much sort of all over the place, rogue kind of girl. She fancies the pants off him, and that's all I'm gonna say. He writes these really cute letters to her because they don't see a lot of each other yet. Yeah, I'm so excited. Then the next book that I am hopefully planning on reading, if I get through these two, is it called The Graveyard Shift by M.L. Rio. And I think I'm going to read this on my Kindle because it's 99p and it's only 113 pages, so I don't feel the need to own it physically. So what is that book about actually? Many people have read it. One dark October evening, see what I mean? I have to read this in October. In the defunct churchyard, they find a hole that wasn't there before, a fresh open grave where no grave should be, but who dug it and whom and for whom Before they go their separate ways, the gravedigger returns and they trail him through the night, and they realise he may not be the key to the string of strange happenings around the town that have made the headlines for the last few weeks, and they may be closer to the mystery than they thought. So yeah, so they're the 3 books that I would like to, 2 to finish, 1 to read. Don't know how doable that's gonna be. Like I said, I'm gonna stay up really late, as late as I possibly can tonight, and it's 20 past 8, so we will just see how the night goes. So yeah, I'm gonna like drink my cup of tea and I'm gonna get to reading. This is my month. I love it so much.
Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun takes its heels to taunt you.
So, I've just reached page 139 of My Roommate is a Vampire, and I'm still really loving it. So I don't really know. Basically, she's made a deal with him in their living arrangements, so because she's very attracted to him but has found out his worst secret. But we're gonna see how they go as roommates, but you can tell they're both wildly attracted to each other. So we're just gonna see how we go. I absolutely love the story, and Cassie, who's the main character, has a sideline kind of art which she makes out of recycling, which also I think is that kind of important part to the story, so I kind of like that sideline too. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to read as much as I possibly can till my eyes get tired and I need to switch to my audiobook. I just made a white hot chocolate with spooky marshmallows and it was delicious. I needed it. It's sort of the kind of sugar kick energy boost that I needed. And also in a bit I am definitely going to have a bath and see if I can read some more or start my Kindle. I don't know, but yeah, we're just gonna keep going. So I haven't updated in a little while and I've ended up 274. That just tells you how much I'm loving this book. I cannot put this thing down. I love it. We've just had a spy scene. That's all I'm gonna say. I am loving this book. I'm loving it. It's everything that I want in a romance. Better than any romance, really. A romance with a vampire set in the modern day, but not too cringe modern day, you know what I mean? Honestly, if you love vampire love stories, or like you just want sort of a modern day one, but then not too cringe. I mean, TikTok is mentioned, Instagram is mentioned, but it's only 1 or 2 scenes at the minute. I mean, I've not got many. It's 330 pages now. I'm on 275. I keep going out of focus. It's really annoying me. Sorry, guys. I've not got much left, so as you can probably hear, that was not a good idea of me. I am running myself a bath at nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I just really fancy a bath, you know, and my kids in the daytime, if I run a bath, they're in that bath. So I just want a nice peaceful bath where I can finish off this book. And then that's the first book finished. And it's only just turned Saturday. So I am very happy. But I don't know if my tastes are changing. I am feeling like a fantasy. Maybe more vampires. Do you know what? Maybe more vampires. I don't know, but the thought of reading The Graveyard Shift at the minute is like... I definitely do want to finish deal with the Elf King tomorrow. That is definitely what I need to do. But I am going to go on a walk, even though the UK is... I'm so sorry if you can't hear me very well. It's the tap running. But yes, UK is experiencing Storm Amy. No, I don't live in Scotland and that, so it's not going to hit us really that hard. It's just a lot of rain and a bit of wind, which is perfect for a really gloomy reading vlog, really. So yeah, I'm gonna get in the bath. I'm gonna take this makeup off because you know when you can feel your makeup on your face. This just needs to come off of my face. So yeah, you might not see any actual voice clips of me right now after my makeup comes off, but I mean you might. We'll see how I'm feeling once I finish this book. I mean, will I be in the mood to read more? But I do need to get a little bit of sleep. I need to get a little bit of sleep. So I'll probably have a bath, finish that book, get a few hours of sleep, wake up, start another book. Hello, so it is now Saturday. It's now 1:30 in the afternoon. I did finish My Roommate is a Vampire, and I gave it 4 stars because the ending, I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. I still gave it 4 stars because the amount of smiling I did in that book, and like I just loved it. Like everything else about it, it's just the ending. I just feel like it wasn't satisfying. It was too modern. I don't know, so it knocked a star off, unfortunately. But I still really loved it, and I would recommend it. It's a really good sort of rom-com book. And then I was going to pick up Vampire Academy, but I read the first page and I just wasn't feeling it. So I've actually picked up Serpent and Dove by Shelby Maharan. This has been on my shelf for years. And I just want to get through some books. I really do. This especially, I have a lot of fantasy, I have a lot of spooky books. I just want to get through them this month as much as I can. So I'm going to start this one. Because this is Witches. Is this Witches? Yeah. And then I might read the second one as well. Like, I don't know. But I feel a bit of a headache coming on, which is not good. As you would have seen, I went into the chat in my town and we went and looked at some books. Everywhere, like the leaves are changing. I just love this. Like, look at my cardigan. Where is it? Oh, isn't it the cutest thing ever? Yeah, I'm coming to you from my bedroom because my children and my husband are in the living room and that, so I'm gonna read in here, have some silence. Might get my husband to make me a cup of tea because, like I say, I'm feeling a bit of a headache. This is a problem. I stayed up till 3:30, if you want to know. I was in the bath at 2 AM and I finished the book at 3, and then by the time I got to sleep it was 3:30. So feeling a bit tired today, but I'm going to try and get as much reading as I possibly can. And I do want to finish Deal with the Elf King. That is, I think I might finish that later on when I'm feeling tired, because I've only got, how long have we got left of that book? Let's have a look. 1 hour and 44 minutes, and I'm on 1.70 times speed. So yeah. How am I feeling about that book? I don't know, because at the minute I genuinely thought there was going to be more to the series, but I had a look and it's not the series of the same people, it's series from other characters, and I'm like, what can they have a lot to unpack and do in this 1 hour and 44 minutes, and I don't know if that is going to be enough to satisfy the ending that I want. So we will see. We'll see what they're doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on with it. I am 45 pages into Serpent and Dove, and I am liking it. I was quite confused the first chapter and the second. Like, it literally goes straight into plot, like straight into action, and you're a bit like, whoa, stunned, like what is going on. But now we are, I don't know what I don't know if they're even numbers. No, they're not numbers, but I would say we're like 4 chapters in now. I'm kind of grasping the plot a bit more. But yeah, you literally go into something happening like straight away. So I mean, I like it because I'm intrigued now. Like, I definitely know what's going on. So basically we've got, what's her name, Louise LeBlanc fled her coven and took shelter in the city of Sarrain, forsaking all magic and living off whatever she could steal. Their witches, like Lou, are hunted. They are feared and they are burned. Oh god, can't even see me, great. So she's trying to find something, and I'm pretty sure she's one of the good witches. Like, she's not trying to like take over the world and things like that. And then we've got Reed Diggory, who is sworn to the church as a chasseur. So I'm pretty sure, I think it's basically like a witch hunter. And he protects the royal family. The war between witches and church is an ancient one, and Lou's most dangerous enemies bring a fate worse than fire. Unable to ignore her growing feelings, yet powerless to change what she is, a choice must be made. So I think this is going to be like enemies to lovers, and I'm obsessed because they have already met. We've just had our first chapter from Reed, which was a good one. Again, it was complete plot, like it's plot heavy, like something happened. I was like, oh my god, like we are just, but I kind of like that because we haven't got the sort of boring world building sometimes in fantasies that you're just like, oh. I think this is a book I needed, something that was just, feels like it's going to be fast paced, but possibly, you know, it is very long. I think it's, how many pages is it? 500 pages, so we probably will have a lot of plot building. But yeah, so far I am really enjoying it. We just made and carved a pumpkin with my kids, and I'm so happy. I know it's only the 4th of October, but I was like, do you know what, this is my favourite month, and I always wait until it's Halloween week to do pumpkins, and I'm like, well, they're in the shops already, why don't I just do one now? So I did with my kids. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more reading, I think, but my eyes are tired. My eyes are tired, you know, when you've just done so much reading, like, whoa. So I'm gonna do a little bit more, and then I think I'm gonna take a shower, get in my comfy jammies, and I'm gonna have an early night because I was awake till 3:30 last night. And I might read some more when I'm in bed, and then get an early night, wake up early tomorrow. I really want to go on an autumn walk. I'm hoping this storm will be over because I really want to go to my local park and go through all the leaves and just go on a really nice autumnal walk. Because I did go outside today, but it was windy, and every 2 seconds it was hailstoning. So I did not want to be caught up in that in the middle of the park. So yeah.
Days fade into a watercolor blur. Memories swim and haunt you, but look into the lake, shimmering like smoke, rises the moon. Oh.
Hello. So I thought I would just kind of round up what I read and finish this vlog off. So I did end up finishing Deal with the Elf King by Elsie Cover. and I gave it a 3-star. So overall, this book was a lot of fun. I did enjoy the fantasy element of it, but it did have its faults. The romance was just a bit bland. There wasn't enough of it, and I feel like there wasn't enough angst between them. There wasn't enough moments before you got into them falling in love properly. I don't know, it just felt like there wasn't enough of it. I did enjoy the mystery element in this book, however. I enjoyed how they had to read all of the journals of previous queens, you know, and how they worked together to try and end this sort of human queen thing, to need the human queen basically for the plants in the elf world. And then how it ended also was very predictable, and I don't know, I feel like I needed more. I feel like the book could have been a lot longer, not gonna lie. But yeah, it was fun and it was enjoyable, but it just had its fault at the end of the day. But yeah, in this vlog we ended up reading My Roommate Was a Vampire, which I absolutely adored. I loved that book, and the second one has actually come in the post now. So if I can get around to it this month, that'd be great, but I still have so many books on my TBR. And then we finished Deal with the Elf King too, so I feel like it was a very productive weekend. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. There's gonna be lots more content coming up, obviously all the Christmas time's coming up too, but yeah, I will see you in the next one.